Good afternoon, guys. Just gonna start walking up here to a new area. There's some spots that I pulled things out of earlier. So I'm just gonna kind of bring you along for the ride today. I'm gonna try not to get distracted by the pretty rocks. And I'm gonna show you some heads. Show you faces in the stone. And I'm going to show you how every rock that's not just a scrap of tile is a face, effigy. With multiple faces on both sides, of course. Stuff this in the bag, and then I'm going to pick up this crystal here. So the eyes oftentimes are diamond shaped. Oh, that's beautiful. Very beautiful. It's not just a few of the rocks. It's actually every single stone. Even the tiny little ones. I mean, unless I'm going crazy. I wasn't crazy before I started doing this, but I can still see the paint. Oh, sorry if it's not focusing there. Still see the paint on this one. Around the eye there, you see the green. The eyes tell all. The eyes are very detailed. There's probably a few faces in here. It's another nice one. All of them are beautiful. They're all complicated. They're all works of art, and my bag has a huge hole in it, so that's not going to work anymore. I've been out here working, y'all. I've been out here putting in the work. Trying to get this recognized. So, of course, some of these are really small and abstract, so we'll have to wash this one off and take a look at it closer. I'm not going to go ahead and analyze it right now. Some of these things, you just got to stuff it in the bag and go. And, you know, it might be a good idea for me to just leave my bag because it's got a giant hole in it anyway. And I am not going to just collect things for that. Anyway, there's tons of stuff everywhere. I'm going to just kind of walk around and see if I can... This is all new area for me. I haven't been here before. I just kind of want to take you along with me so that you can see these painted faces on these rocks. And so, as I've said several times before, they're packed in clay, and then there's little gems that are on top of them, little small smooth lake stones. I guess they do that to protect it. You can see that this is a face effigy here, painted on the rock with his eye possibly there, or maybe it's underneath this. Of course, his lips and his nose and the chin coming down there. Give you a nice close-up of those lips. And so, this is a really nice piece. I'm gonna go ahead and lift it up. There's a bunch more on the other side, and as you can see, it's packed with a more dense clay, and inside of this clay, will be several geometric shapes, perhaps arrowheads, pieces of precious stone, seashells, fur, different items that are packed in here. Sometimes you can even see fingerprints and the fingerprints from people packing it together. And so inside of these, they make like a mixture of clay and garnet and different gems and things that may be valuable. And they cover the face. Oh, careful. And they make a new face, perhaps on top of it. So let's go ahead and look at this eye. We've seen a couple of these before. I want to outline the eye there, I believe. Maybe the eye already fell out. And you'll see yellow ochre. There's lots of crystals in here and gemstones. So what I'm going to do is peel this back really softly, show you the gemstones inside. So you see some of the color there, that turquoise color in the middle of the screen. It's, look like a gemstone. There may be, who knows what's in here in their mix. But they packed this on here and covered up their art so that it would be protected. And I see a nice cheekbone there. And you can see some of the red coloring. So I'm gonna go ahead and, this one looks really great. It's got a lot of hardened clay on it, so it's been outside for a little bit, but it still has that paint on it. It's a very large one. It's got definitive nose, and the eyes in there, and the nose, of course, and then you can see always the little cheek, the little lips there, and the chin. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out, and I'll throw it in the car. We'll wash it off. But I'm all alone out here, y'all. I need some help in getting this site recognized. So if you guys know any archaeologists, this is another one, because I can tell because it's been cooked and it's baked in clay. So I'll try to carry both of these out. But as you can see, this is no small feat. So